Today's second video for you. Firstly, Debark town of North Gondar. We are hearing that religious tension is being seen in this town. We saw what happened in Gondar. I reported about the developments which happened in Gondar. More than 20 Muslims were killed there. Worship places were set on fire. Situation is gradually coming under control there, but now tensions seem to be rising in another town, Debark town, situated around 100 kilometers away from Gondar. It's in North Gondar. What is happening there? Is situation under control? What was the nature of the tension there in Debark? Secondly, viewers, first major claim from government side, Ethiopian National Defense Force has shared some pictures and ENDF says that it has scored a major victory over Oromo Liberation Army, they call it Shane, in East Guji zone. In the previous video, I reported about siege that East Guji was being put under siege. Now we have a new story from this zone where reportedly government forces, ENDF, federal forces and militias and forces from the Somali region as well were part of an operation, a major operation against Oromo Liberation Army in a place in East Guji. What is the name of this place and how significant is this claimed victory by Ethiopian National Defense Force against OLA? Lastly, viewers, Eritrean refugees in Ethiopia, their complaints are not being resolved. I spoke about their issues in several previous videos. Now, once again, we have some updates for you. Firstly, viewers, we know what happened in Gondar. Properties burnt and looted, worship places set on fire, Muslim community members were attacked and more than 20 were killed. Now we are seeing religious tensions in another town, Debark. Debark is also situated in North Gondar. It's in the Amhara region of Ethiopia, and here reportedly religious tensions are being reported once again between Muslim and Christian communities. What happened there? How is the situation on the ground? What we have learned is that a fire happened at a church in Debark town, and then reportedly some mosques were attacked. Addis Salam Mosque, Ahl Sunnah Mosque, and an attempt was made to attack Anwar Mosque as well in Debark town. Were these attacks because of some misunderstanding, because there was a fire at a church, or was there some planning behind these attacks? We don't know, viewers, but what we have learned is that Muslim-Christian tensions are being seen in Debark. What is government saying? Amhara regional government has released a statement. So it has been officially confirmed that there was a religious issue in Debark. It's not just a rumor. Amhara government says that Ethiopian National Defense Force, Amhara Special Force and militias have intervened to control the situation. Situation is under control. And this statement shows there is deployment of Ethiopian National Defense Force as well in Debark. So government says that situation is under control. Government is not confirming any attacks on mosques in Debark, but it says there was a fire happened at a church in Debark, and then there was a reaction from the youth of the town, but security forces intervened and now situation is under control. Locals who we have talked to, they say that some mosques have been attacked, but reportedly situation is coming under control in Debark. In coming videos, we'll try to update you. Situation is gradually coming under control in Gondar viewers, where we know that more than 20 Muslims were killed and still tensions are there. We have seen protests from Muslim community across Ethiopia yesterday, and Christian community members also gathered in churches in Gondar. We have a picture for you. The picture shows large number of Christian community members at a church. Reportedly, it is from Gondar. Uh, uh, Statements are also being issued by Muslim leaders. We saw a statement from Mufti Haji Umar, head of Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council. He called for unity. At the same time, he demanded justice. He said that perpetrators must be arrested and investigated. And a very important statement was issued by Ustaz Bedru Hussain, and other Muslim leader. He says that he is reporting about Gondar. He says that in Gondar, where more than 20 Muslims were killed, a dead body which has a wound on the face. It was the person was shot on face. Dead body, it is not identifiable. It is being claimed by members of Christian community that the person is a Christian, and he is protesting. He says that no Christian community member has been killed in Gondar, but the Christian community is trying to claim that this unidentifiable dead body is of a Christian member. So tensions are there, but situation is under control in Gondar. Now Debark seems to be very tense. Authorities are intervening. Reportedly, forces are there to control the situation. Now, secondly, viewers, we have a new story about first major claim shared by Ethiopian National Defense Force about a victory over Oromo Liberation Army in the ongoing military operation against OLA in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. Ethiopian National Defense Force has made this claim officially. An article has been shared on the website, on the Facebook page of Ethiopian National Defense Force. What is ENDF saying? Ethiopian National Defense Force says that for years in East Guji zone, there was a stronghold of Oromo Liberation Army. They call it Shane. Name of the place, which was a camp, a stronghold of Oromo Liberation Army, is Melka Guba. It is situated close to a river, Dawa River, which passes through neighboring Somali region as well. The area difficult to navigate because it has mountains, it has a river. It was a stronghold of Oromo Liberation Army for years. And here, according to Colonel Girma Ayele, a joint operation was launched against the group. In the joint operation, regional federal forces participated, and reportedly what we have learned is that forces and militias from neighboring Somali region were also part of this operation. Muhammad Ibrahim is commander of a Somali region-based militia. He also spoke about this development. Reportedly, militias from Somali region and forces, they were also part of this operation. Colonel Girma says that around 200 OLA members have been killed and more than 100 have been injured, and several have been arrested by Ethiopian National Defense Force. You can see some pictures on your screen. The pictures show allegedly OLA members who are in the custody of Ethiopian National Defense Force. So Colonel Girma Ayale says that it's a major victory because this area has been under OLA control for years. No statement from the Oromo Liberation Army so far. We'll update you once they speak, OLA members. But yesterday we heard about East Guji, that it was being put under siege. In the previous video, I reported about the siege, that East Guji was being put under siege, and this new story is from East Guji zone, southern part of Oromia, close to the Somali region of Ethiopia. Lastly, was Eritrean refugees in Ethiopia. Their problems continue. We reported in a previous video that they have valid visas to travel to foreign countries, but they are not being allowed to travel. Why? Some Eritrean refugees say that Ethiopian refugee agency officials are demanding bribe. They are demanding thousands of Ethiopian birrs as bribe, and the refugees have no money to pay them. Ethiopian refugee agency officials deny these allegations. They say that the procedure is being adopted and delay is due to procedural issues. Legal requirements are not being met. No one is demanding a bribe. No one is demanding bribe money. They further say that the problem is that Eritreans and Tigrayans have mixed up. So it's becoming difficult for them to separate Tigrayans and Eritreans. There are some persons who say they are Eritreans, but actually they are Tigrayans. So this is the main problem which is being faced by Ethiopian Refugee Agency. But problem continues, viewers, that Eritrean refugees, they are complaining that their cases regarding their departure from Ethiopia are pending, travel documents are not being issued, birth certificates, death certificates are not being issued. I think for watching.